Recording in progress.
So,
What are you saying, everybody? Welcome back to TVI. Not sure if this is a just a little bonus Patreon episode or if it will go out live because it's so. I mean, basically we were just messaging and you were like, "Should we do an episode now?" So I didn't. I mean, it's so late where you are. You're in Dubai.
yeah,
Dubai
man,
or Abu
party
Dhabi?
time,
You're in
man.
Dubai.
Playboys don't sleep.
What time is it? It's like 3 in the morning, isn't it?
It's about 10 to 3 a.m.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
I'm just getting ready to go
sick.
out.
It's getting ready to go down the Cavalli Club.
Got a couple of holes waiting in the Rari in the car park.
A couple of Russian brasses are waiting for you out in the car.
Couple of skanks in the gold Lambo.
Just yeah, man. Just gotta go. You gotta go meet up with Andrew Tate and all the boys.
We got to talk business. Yeah, so yes, it's fucking like lush here, man. But I just get homesick, man.
Yeah, of course. Homesick. Yeah, that's
like I could be. I don't know. Sometimes, like I don't know. It's like I don't know. Like I thought this, you'd just be. It's amazing. You know what I mean? Everything's like.
Yeah, but that's because you're older. Like I remember going on my first trips away.
I just want to be at home, man.
My trips gigging away, like when I was brand new at comedy and younger in my 20s, man, I used to go for a weekend in like Leeds, and I'd be like, "Fucking mate, this is Leeds." You know, I'd just be so excited to be out on the lash and like
a Holiday Inn, and it'll all be neat when you get back because they clean the rooms and that.
And it's just exciting. Whereas like the longer you've been doing it, nothing feels that new, and you're older, and you just want to be. I find that totally like I just want to be just home with my child.
I brought a book with me as well, and I don't know who I was thinking I'm going to be when I'm here.
I read a book in about 10 years. I'm just going to change who I am, man, just on that plane.
That's what I had planned. I bought 2 books.
What books did you bring?
I brought Crime and Punishment, which has been in
my... Oh, my God, man. If somebody's not read ages. If you've not read a book in years and you bring Crime and Punishment, notoriously one of the longest, fucking hard-to-read books.
I've read one page the other day in the Sun, and then I just looked at my phone. I didn't even get to the book. That was the forward. But I'm thinking I might do a page a day.
Oh,
it does
finish it by the time you're about 95.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need to get. I think you need to start on something a bit more accessible. Like, I don't mean that in a patronise, but I mean I think it's easier when you've not read in a while to go into to start with non-fiction. Like get a bloody
Harry Potter.
No, get a sort of non-fiction, like a sort of Malcolm Gladwell, some sort of popular. Ben Elton writes fiction, but just get.
You said non-fiction.
Non-fiction, yeah. Go for something that's like a bit of pop science or something that's really exciting and easy to sort of work through. Like,
it is a battle now, though. Like there's so the devices, man. No one's reading books anymore, man.
No.
Like the devices have just completely. Like I did read a lot in my 20s. Like, well, I mean, not compared to a fucking academic, but I was always reading a book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like now,
it's hard, man.
It's almost impossible.
I've definitely like fallen out of it again. I went through a phase. When I first got to Australia, I was reading I was on my Kindle every night in bed, just Kindle, man. And then that just has fallen off the wayward. And then recently I've just been watching an episode of something in bed, and even that isn't that problematic. I'm just watching something and going to sleep. I'm not looking on Twitter. I'm not looking on Instagram, but it's still just watching. It's not the same as reading a fucking book, is it? So yeah, I need to. I've
tried watching a bit of Baby Reindeer. I've done a few episodes. It's quite heavy, actually.
It's very heavy. Of course, it's heavy.
It's quite haunting.
Yes,
because I don't know. I think I can imagine it so clear like that happening. You know what I mean? But I definitely wouldn't have let it go where he took it.
No, but then I suppose you haven't.
You could tell he was a vulnerable.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't get, sexually assaulted repeatedly by somebody to maybe cause some deep-seated trauma. But it's
he's hetero, though, I.
You wouldn't let someone do that to you, man.
No way.
No way, man. But yeah, it's great. It's really good.
When did he get sexually assaulted, as an adult or a child? I've not finished it.
I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't watched it. But it's yeah, but it's weird because I'm talking about it because I saw the live shows. Like I forget people like they were like cult, you know, Edinburgh and sort of Soho Theatre, and you know they came out to Australia and that. But like a lot of people haven't seen the shows, I don't know what they are, so I don't really want to ruin the actual the Netflix show for them. But yes, yeah, there's a lot going on. I feel I've shaved my moustache off yesterday, and I feel so naked. It feels weird, isn't it? Look. And because you can just see the remnants of it, I feel like fucking Homer Simpson, you know, when he's got just a little line or a no.
Why did you shave your moustache off and buy a pimp jacket?
It's not a pimp. So this is a dressing gown that Hannah bought me because it's just got chilly here, and in the mornings, man, it's
that's for when the pimps come over for
meetings.
Man,
this is when I got to get.
When you got to start slapping some mushes.
Got to get them on the streets, man. But it's so warm. It's like I'm sweating now, man. But like it's such a nice dressing gown. But yeah, it's that I'm just trying to get used to. I want to not have facial hair for a while. Like, I've had a moustache now for like 6 years or something. I fancy a break. I fancy going back to my actual face for a while.
Yeah, I feel like my tash is great. Like I'm shaving it every day. I'm tripping it every day now. It's like, don't know why.
I would grow a beard, but when I grew a bit of a beard last sort of spring in the UK, and it's gone so grey that it ages me. Like, it adds like 20 years to my fucking age. So like,
you want to get a little bit of Just for Men on that.
Because my hair's grey,
I think that's
I
what
can't
it's called.
dye my beard. If I dye your mate, my mate uses it on his beard. You fucking liar.
But you know what? I haven't got. I get a little bit grey there, and I just touch it up. But I should just allow it, innit?
But mine is like hair. So like, if I grow my beard, I look like fucking Santa Claus or something.
So your hair is all quite light now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks. Well, it might be just the lighting.
But yeah, it's you know, it's pretty much all grey.
It's a good colour though.
It's all right. I like it. But
what's your natural colour? Like dark brown?
It was pretty dark brown. Sort of. No, it wasn't too dark though. It was sort of had a little tinge of lightness to it. Because I was ginger when I was born. But then my body just kicked in and went, we ain't having this. We are not having this. My genetics just went, nah.
It's like cussing you.
Yeah, man. So by the time I went to school, probably about 4 or 5, the ginger just sort of, it transitioned into brown. A lot of kids have that. Yeah.
I've got a really ginger niece. She's like properly red. Like it's a nice colour though. When we went to Spain, it's like, she's like, they're all looking at her. It was so all like red and
but there's
pale.
there is a weird small percentage of very ginger people in Spain, isn't there? It's the same with, like, you know, every country you get the odd little, it's like in Ireland there's that weird
black albino.
Whereas in Ireland there's a very like small group of very dark skinned, tanned, you know, my mate Aiden's got that. Like, he literally walks out in the sun and he just turns, like, he looks like he's just walked off a bloody building site in Spain. It's all rugged and dark skinned, and the theory has always been it's people from the Spanish Armada. When a lot of the Spanish Armada washed up in Ireland, so all these like hairy Spaniards,
banged them pasty birds.
Yeah, exactly. All these. Imagine that. Imagine you're an Irish. When was the Spanish Armada? 18th century or something. Like, imagine
in the 70s, I think.
But imagine you were like a sort of 300, or basically a medieval Irish woman living in a village, and suddenly some sexy Spaniards roll in.
Nice olive skinned, smooth, shiny dick.
Hola! And you're like,
hola, senor.
It'd been carnage, mate. Just all these little tiny olive skinned babies popping out all over Ireland.
Waiting on shore, all the mamas waiting on shore. They're not coming here to rape us, are they? What time do they get here? Oh no, it sounds awful.
Yeah, so that's it. So like, there's this theory that a lot of, you know, when you see a dark-skinned, sort of olive-skinned, dark-haired, you know, dark,
you think,
furrowed brow.
Oh no, you don't. Oh,
in Ireland, sorry, and you think, there might have been some Spanish in there, but there's a Spanish, similar in Spain. I've seen really red-headed, like fair-skinned Spaniards. Canelo Alvarez, the boxer, he's a Mexican, and he's got that sort of that ginger gene, isn't he?
Well,
So,
Louis C.K., the comedian, is Mexican, isn't he?
is he?
Yeah.
What does the CK stand
That was
for?
his first language. Well, it's a long kind of Polish name, I think. So I think they went from Poland. His dad or his granddad to slip the war went to Mexico.
Okay.
To slip out from Adolf Hitler, your leader. It's 3 a.m. here, man.
I know, man.
Going.
You're in 3 a.m. mode. I can feel it. I've literally just had my breakfast and you're dropping Nazi jokes. I'm like, oh, man. I ain't even got out my dressing gown yet and I've got to listen to this shit. Oh, man. I pulled my wire out.
That was nice, though, man. I went to the gym earlier. It's all right, man.
I pulled my wires out there by laughing.
Oh, no.
So you've been to the gym. What time did you go to the gym?
Oh no, not just now, like earlier. Yeah, it's nice here though.
Yeah,
I'm here for 2 nights, and then I'm Abu Dhabi a gig on tomorrow night.
Cool.
And then back to this hotel, and then the Polo Club at the Palm Friday and Saturday, I think.
And you're staying on the Palm?
I don't even know. Yeah, Friday and Saturday night.
I don't think, because when I did it years ago, I don't think we stayed on the Palm. I'm sure we went to it. Or maybe we did, I can't remember. I remember staying in one hotel called the Jumeirah Beach Hotel, which was probably the swankiest hotel I've ever stayed in. Like, I remember I remember me and Milo McCabe, we got a boat. Inside the hotel, we got a boat to breakfast. Just down a little internal river that ran through the hotel. It was massive. It might have been on the Palm, actually, now I think about it. But fuck me, man. I mean, it was just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, everything's sort of 5-star here, man. It's ridiculous. It's like eating at like the Ivy every day. I just feel like I want to go home though.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's
yeah.
I suppose as well though. What are you doing during the days? What's your days in Dubai like? That's what I remember finding. Like, you know, when you go to Europe, there's shitloads to do during the day. There's so many museums and art galleries and like hundreds and hundreds of year old ruins and church. All these things are history. But obviously Dubai doesn't have that.
Yeah, I want to swerve all of that. Yeah, well, thank God Dubai ain't got any of that shit.
But like, what do you do during the day in Dubai?
I mean, yeah, it's a different holiday than that, isn't it? But I mean, there's loads to do. I've done nothing though.
Yeah, but what are they? Tell me what are the things to do?
Well, I mean, it's like a beach holiday, isn't it? Like you can do all of that stuff. You know, like just like I guess you would in Spain, beach meals.
Yeah,
that's about it.
That's what I mean. I suppose that's why it attracts that sort of holiday maker, isn't it? I've never been that sort of holiday maker, apart from when I was 18 and then went to Magaluf.
Yeah, but like, exactly. Yeah,
the moment you get out of that,
it's a bit like that.
I just
it's a bit brand sparkling new. Like there's no old ruin. You can do, I guess. They have got history, but I don't know. It's not around here. It's just what did I do? Oh, up so randomly. Walking to the shop last night. This is in the different hotel, the Movenpick, and like 24-hour shop. About midnight, I saw someone I used to work with in the street.
Right.
And don't you think that's like crazy?
I mean, that's
random?
insane. What do they just live there, or are they visiting?
No, they're just on a business trip doing the same job we did 20 years ago.
Oh shit!
Sort of in sales, and I was like, Charlie, and he turned around. He's with like his workmates. He was like, all right. I was with the other comic, and we only spoke for about a minute. But the only thing I said to him, do you remember when we smoked crack? He was like, yeah. He was like a proper public school guy as well, like a rugby kind of. Yeah. And he was like, yeah. And then I went.
Bloody
just
hell.
Like I just had that memory of him in my head. But now he's all he's all working and shit.
He's 20 years later, he's still in the same job. That is weird.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, I couldn't do it, man.
I mean, we've probably done comedy for almost 20 years. I've just said that. But I suppose the variety of it is a bit different, isn't it? Like different gigs every night. And
I don't really dig the traveling, man, to be honest. Like the
No.
comic I'm working with, we'll get him on as a guest when he's in London. A lovely guy, Ron Josol,
Yeah.
Josol, Canadian, but he's living in America, a family from Filipino, but he just travels 6 months of the year. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you do a bit. You've done that so far, haven't you?
Yeah, but
You're
it's
not really
more like,
traveling
no,
though.
it's not. I'm literally just either in London or Australia, and then a little
Yeah.
interstate stuff in between. But like on the whole,
But
I'm
he's
very
got no
settled.
fixed abode, so he's just traveling around.
Fuck.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, man, it's not for me.
It would kill me.
Yeah, who was it? Tom Rhodes. Remember Tom Rhodes, the American comic?
Yeah.
He just didn't have a house for like something mad, like a decade.
Wasn't he Canadian or American?
Oh, he might have been
Didn't he
Canadian,
live in Amsterdam for a while?
I think so. Like he was just like famously didn't have a house. He would just be on the road forever.
I mean, some people love that shit, man. Like, just, it's just a different type of person, isn't it?
Yeah.
They just love that, just meeting people, traveling, seeing places.
Yeah. But I like doing
Nowhere's
travel
there,
and that stuff, but I like doing it with, I like me, Hannah and Twyla going to places.
Yeah, do it with people like you care about. Like when I went to
Yeah.
Paris with Ren, it was amazing, man.
Yeah.
Or like on holiday with, your missus or something.
Exactly, yeah. Like we were in Sydney last week, and like it was the first time me and Hannah had been away from Twyla, like both of us at the same time. So Twyla stayed
Yeah.
with the grandparents, and then me and Hannah were in Sydney. It was just wicked.
Just raw dogged.
all day, every day, and then with a nice lunches. Yeah, but it was just just that thing of being able to just go for a mooch together, just go and get an ice cream and all that sort of. It was just fucking like, oh, this is nice. Is when you're traveling and you're actually with somebody you want to be with. It's,
when me and my ex used to get time alone, which was rare. I mean, it was just didn't happen, but. The times it happened, like we'd end up just sitting there talking about the kids.
Oh, that's exactly. I mean,
that's
like me and Hannah went for like a big swanky meal. There's this like really well-known vegan place in Surrey Hills.
Just show
Sydney.
pictures of Twyla. All the...
No, but actually, what we ended up doing, we went and we had like a big 5-course tasting menu at this vegan place, fucking amazing. But it was probably our first swanky meal in like a year that we've been out for. And we basically just did life admin for like an hour and a half. We're talking about, oh, we need to do this and we need to sort this out when we get back to London. It's like, we didn't actually talk about anything other than just fucking things we haven't had a chance to talk about. But it was all quite boring admin. And we realized that after about an hour, Hannah sort of went, all right, so this has been a really good meeting with her. That's what it felt like. It just felt like we'd had a bloody finance meeting about our life. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I mean, it's good. It's productive, I guess. Though,
I mean, it's great because
life is boring, isn't it, as an adult, man?
I know, so much shit to do, man.
Now, look at me, life is boring. I'm living like a teenager, man.
Yeah, but it's
I'm living like a teenager with like a rich dad.
Yeah. Trust fund kid, man. That's you. Yeah, it's a funny one. That's the funniest thing about comedy, I think, sometimes is like people wouldn't realize is I remember doing gigs in Dubai years, like I'm talking 12 years ago or something. And I remember being like brassic. I think I've just had to pay some massive tax bill. I spent I didn't save for it, so it just wiped out every bit of money I had. I was fucked.
Yeah.
Like I was skint, like. And then, but suddenly I'm in Dubai, staying in a 5-star hotel, getting a boat to breakfast, and like on paper, it looked like I was like fucking living it up, but actually I was just skint. And it's one of the rare jobs where that can be the case. You could literally be playing like the swankiest gig and staying in a swanky hotel, but you ain't got shit in your bank account, man.
Playing Wembley Arena and then like getting a tube home. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, it's mad. So yeah, it's a funny old existence, I think. Oh man,
yeah, it is a good experience though. It's definitely going to be good memories and stuff. I've just been sort of like when you've got your raw self on your own most of the time. It's weird how I've like just looking at my feet. I actually just want to go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's weird. I'm trying to just enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Such a high class problem.
I know it is always this whole
Want to
first when
go
they say
home.
first world problems, but you know, but it's I think it's understandable. I don't know, man. You know, some people.
I mean, the luxury definitely is nice and it is nice.
Well, you know, there's that. What's that thing they say?
The gigs are lovely and everybody's really, really nice. Yeah.
But they say there's something where you stay in hotels. The first night in a hotel, you don't sleep very well, regardless of how you can go to bed. Well, you can go to bed. You could go to bed at 11 p.m. and sleep until 8 a.m. like on paper, but like actually, apparently, your body the first time you sleep somewhere you've not slept before, apparently your body is on this slightly high alert thing because it's like new surroundings. So when you're doing a tour where you're in a different hotel every night and that, like it takes it out of you because you're not actually ever getting proper night sleeps.
Yeah, the crazy thing around here, you go out on the street because it's, I guess, where the weather's so hot generally that late you could go out at 1, 2 a.m. and there's a little kids walking around or little 12-year-olds on a e-scooter.
Yeah.
But chemists are 24 hours.
Right.
And I went in there and I bought some melatonin. You can't buy it in England. You can get it online, but I've been popping a bit of that. And
but yes, how many more days are you there?
I'm coming, but so it's what's the day? So it's like Tuesday late at night now, like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm coming back Sunday morning. I'm leaving, so I'll be back like Sunday, and then I'm going to go home, shower straight to another gig in London.
Oh man,
that's all right though. It's not far.
Yeah. And I'll be back Tuesday morning. Yeah, man. Finally.
You're looking forward to it?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm just about ready to, beat up my father-in-law. So I just need to get.
All of you are coming back.
Yeah. It was a shame. There was almost a chance it was just going to be me and Twyla coming back for a week, and then Hannah coming a week later because she almost got an advert. She got asked to do an audition for an advert, and then she did it. She got a callback. She got the callback. Did the callback. Got put on hold for it. And so she was on hold for it all last week, and we were ready to change flights and all that. Me and Twyla would fly back, and she could do the ad here and come back. Fucking, it was like 60,000 Aussie dollars as well for the ad, and then she got the no on when was it? Friday afternoon. So, man, that'd have been so nice. Nice bit of cheddar, man.
Sweet cheddar.
Hey, I just wondered. I saw a little head come past me, and I wondered what it was. There's Twyla just wandering past. What are you doing? You take a shower? You need to get dressed, so I need to leave your room. I'm in Twyla's bedroom in a minute doing this. She needs to get in her wardrobe and get her clothes out. Let's wrap it up.
Podcast studio.
Yeah, sorry that I've made your bedroom the podcast studio. She won't speak because the mic's on. All right, let's wrap it up. And all right, we'll try and do another episode while you're there. Let's do one Saturday,
Saturday morning,
when it's not 3 a.m. and you're saying horrendous stuff every 10 seconds.
Well, so let me know what time works for you. We'll stop recording and
yeah. But
thank you, everybody.
Thanks, patrons.
Thank you.
She's just next to me there.